Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah. I'm here as guest host here on the Journey Ryan live show. And I'm looking forward to all of your questions. Now we have questions that are for free and two-minute questions. And I invite you to type them in wherever you are. If you are listening on iHeartRadio, you can always go through Facebook or at My Psychic Connection. And also, I'm looking forward to this show. And next, right after this, I don't want you to hang up. I don't want you to change channels because Cassidy, the card slinger, is here. She's just wonderful. And I want to remind everybody that every donation that you give on the platform, a portion of it goes to an organization. And this month's organization is Black Lives Matter. So I appreciate anything you can do that away for us. So if you can have a 3-minute, a 5-minute reading, mega, mini, there's a whole bunch. Some are timed, some are not. Well, the 3-minute and 5 minutes are timed, of course. And those are all by donation. And we really appreciate your support. So I am ready for my first question. I heard there. Hi, Gemma. How are you? Will my daughter, Cyan, move in with her boyfriend this year? No birthday. I'll just do a psychic reading with the cards. I like that name. It's so exotic. It's so very exotic. So I do see the love. And it does show, yes. There are going to be some arguments beforehand, but they're only a 3 because I've got with all this, I've got the Ace of Cups, which is always lovely. They're going to start out all in love, and then the 3 of the 3 of Swords. Now, don't get nervous about this. It is a little bit of a broken heart, but it is only a 3, so nothing that can't heal. So, but I do see success with the world. The only advice I would give her is to, when we change our positions, like when we go from boyfriend, girlfriend to exclusive, and then we move in together, and we have these personas we take on, like archetypes. I have a feeling she's going to slip right into like doing all the work, doing the house, and she'll enjoy it at first, but I think she's going to slip into that because this is such an it's an identifier for her. But I have the 10 of Wands, so he's might take advantage of that. So you could nip that bad boy in the butt, right away. But of course, it's exciting when you first start, but caution her about, he can do a little something around the place. It's a shared experience, but it looks quite successful. And the answer is yes. So thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. I'm ready for my next question. Andre, it's nice to meet you. Will my boyfriend, Wes, I got a birthday, stay employed with his company, Knife River? He's currently laid off and may have to travel an hour away for work every day. Oh, that would be a shame. And sometimes stay there unless he looks elsewhere. Let me see why he wouldn't look elsewhere. Excuse me. I'm doing some numbers here. If I'm looking down, I've got my little calculator. So this is a good year for Wes to start looking for something new, because He's in a 3 personal year, which gives a lot of opportunity, really creative. If he is in sales, it's like knock it out of the park. So he would be a benefit to any corporation that would take him on. Let me just do one more thing here. And he would do good with, so I don't believe the travel is going to really bother him as much. He at first it might, but then it's so taxing at the job, and it's kind of a spacer in the middle of the day. I'm looking here psychically with the cards to see if he's going to be invited back, and it looks like not in the next 3 months, 2 months or so. So I do get a no for that as far as him going back and joining that group. But with my deck here, it shows why it's no or why it's yes. And it has nothing to do with his ability. It does look like if he forced himself back in or really, give up everything else and only want that one job, there's nothing but bickering and injustice. So I've got the gossip card. I've got the reverse justice. So I don't think if he pushes himself to go back there, but I do see him happy, and he can find something close to home. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Next question. Hi, Jennifer. Can you please tell me what month you see me buying my new house this year? Please and thank you. So how I do timelines is 1 month increments. So you've been listening, Jennifer, about how I work. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is, I think 1 second, 1, 2. So there is a possibility for you to move into or move forward with putting money down or looking this month. So it'd be in the next 30 days. And then if that doesn't serve you well, it would be in February, March, April, May. It would be in June. So you know how we go out and we look at, there's so many things that need to happen that comes together for a mortgage and all of that stuff. It looks like there's 2 possibilities. If the first one kind of falls through, and it feels like I feel that you'll be signing contracts in June. So, but still move forward and still go see what you want to see and try it. But I really do feel, because I have the Justice card here, it is upright. It's a good contract coming up. So it would be, depending on where you are in the world, it'd be in the summertime. So in June. So congratulations on your new house. Let us know how it goes. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. I have got time for another question, please. What do I need to work on in order to further myself financially? Would you mind slipping in your birthday? Because that's what really gets down to specifics, if you don't mind. I mean, I will look with the cards. Actually, I've got the three of Pentacles. So whatever you, this sounds weird. This sounds so holistic and so spiritual. Whatever you really like to do, you're really, really good at it. Super good at it. And so there is value in that. So this could be, if you're already employed and you're not making quite enough, there is a side gig somewhere that's calling out your name. So that is really good. You are very, very good at that. It keeps going. So, and I do see money coming in and a woman with money. Oh, I don't have your birthday. She's an older woman with lots of money. So, yeah, everything looks quite nice. So I do see you're going to be helped by other people. So the first thing you do, because the only way you can get money is from someone else. And then the only way you can do that is to ask either a service or a product. Products take money, investment. You can do a service and get money right away. So improving finance is in the cards, and it looks like you're going to be helped. This older woman could very well be an employer that's coming up, and she's very, very good at what she does. And if you go to that business, it'll be a sound business, a safe paycheck kind of thing, right? So you're quite nice. Look quite nice. Before I go any further, I want to tell you some of the other psychics coming on. And Journey Ryan, I'm taking up his spot. He's so generous to let me try out his show. And so, but he's normally on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, all at 10 o'clock, and that's Eastern time, 7 o'clock Pacific. And then there's this really cool show called Journey and Friends, where Journey's there and he's got other psychics and they do tomfoolery. they start getting really funny, like with beverages and things, and that's always a fun show. And then you do readings, of course, and you're prepared to laugh. Destiny K is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, both at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 p.m. Pacific. Squirrel, my girl Squirrel, is on Wednesdays at midnight. So that's a magic hour. Cassidy, the card slinger, is Thursday at 11 p.m. That's right after this show. And then Happy Hour with Gigi is on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. And guess what? I will have my own show with my own name and everything, Thursdays at 9 p.m. So please come back and have readings with me. I feel so excited. That's going to be next week. So I'm going to be wearing a happy hat, probably. Okay, so I am ready for my next question. Minnow, I love that. Will I be able to figure out how to get myself out of this rut? Yes. Feels like I'm going in circles. I feel ya. Gosh, I would, again, be able to give you specifics if you gave me your birthday, because as I do numerology, but let me see what the cards are saying here for you. One thing the spirits are telling me is that you have pressure on you from other people, or you feel you have pressures on you from other people. And as a matter of fact, I do believe there is someone kind of sabotaging you a bit. So this is how it will come. It's not like they're, pulling the rug out from under you, nothing like that. But what it is that when you just don't feel like doing anything, they'll go ahead and sit with you on the sofa with the ice cream. It's like, and I'm that kind of friend. I'll just go over there and say, don't do anything, right? And stay in the rut. So you have to fight against that. So it does show there's a couple of people who really enjoy being in that rut with you. So also it shows here with the reverse magician that you don't feel like you have what it takes to get out of the rut. And that's because you're not inspired by any one direction. But if you do, I would like, it looks like there's a gentleman coming in to help you with that. And I do believe it might be someone like a counselor or a trainer of some sort is available for you. And you know what? I got to tell you, I think very, very much that if you simply catch on one little thing, even if it's something you like to do, you like to walk in the grass with bare feet. I don't care what it is. You like to paint, you like to do, just take one step in that direction. Also, the little things you can do right away is to literally change your beds around, change your furniture around, get rid of your clothes and buy a few others. Just a whole lot of different things that you can do that way. And that will help get you out of the rut. So I wish you well. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. And I'm ready for my next question. Nobody's giving me numbers. Okay, Jennifer, can you please tell me when I will buy my new house this year, please? Oh, Debbie. Hi, would like to know if I will meet someone special, my one true love, in 2023. So I love that question. You know what else I like to say? I like to say, will I meet my person? I think that's lovely. So let me look here. Okay. So you worry too much about it. And that's rude of me to say. You can worry all you want. It's not up to me to get rid of your worry. But I think you're waiting for someone from the past to come back. And, because in your imagination, if it would be a perfect thing if so-and-so comes back and Spirit is asking you to stop that. Because if you look towards the horizon to see who life is synchronizing up for you, that's when you see it. So we have chance to meet new people all the time. It's just whether we have eyes to see it. And so if you were to just, whenever you think about that other woman, Deb, that other man, I think I'm uncovering a story, sorry, a little thread there. But whenever you think about that person coming back, I don't care what you do, whistle Dixie, clap your hands, eat a carrot. I don't know. I don't care what it takes, but you must be disciplined and be your own observer and say, oh, there it is again. Because I do see people, we get opportunities to meet people all the time. I do see two that are synchronizing up. If you fall in love with the first one, you're not going to have eyes to see the second one. You see how that works. But I do wonderful opportunities coming up, but you have to get that other guy. Wash that man right out of your hair. Remember, that's an old movie. All right. I bless you and leave you with that. So, okay, I was washing him out of my hair too. So I'm ready for my next question. Lang Lang. Everything is in chaos at the moment. Sweetheart, I'm giving you a big hug. My job, my health. Do you see things getting better? Let me see what's going on here. I'll read the energy. What's nice about things being in the middle of something rotten is that it never stays that way. Never. So if you're getting through the worst of it now, you know that soon there is, it's going to be good, because I've got the 9 of Wands. The message of the 9 of Wands is don't give up. Success is right around the corner. Right around the corner, air quotes to me, this is my rule of thumb, is 30 days. So it's within this next 30 days. It doesn't mean it could happen tomorrow where everything just straightens out, but it looks like it rolls in this month. And you'll move forward. I've got the 2. Oh, this is exciting. The 2 of Swords reverse. That means the dam is bursting. I do have strength for you, grace under pressure. Money's going to be well. And the best card in the world. Well, for this question, the 4 of Wands, meaning that your island that you're standing on will be stable and solid. And you're going to have friends around you that, you can have that trust fall with. And things are working out. I know you're about ready to give up, but sister, it's going to turn out really well. And it's going to start shifting this month into so practice gratitude as best you can. I know this is an awful time. I wish I could just sit with you for a minute on that one, but it's going to be fine. Absolutely. things are turning around this month. So thank you. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Next question. Anna, it's nice to meet you. Will my son's relationship with his girlfriend last? You know what, Anna? We meet each other for different lessons, and I'm going to reframe that question, please. Because I'm just going to say, will it last through the next 2 seasons or something like that? Because I don't go out more than that usually, and see what's happening here. It looks quite nice. So it looks like a few bumps coming up in the next month or so. That doesn't mean it's not going to last. It means they get through it, definitely. Let me see if there's other. Oh yeah. I've got some aces here, so there's new beginnings as well. So what I'm going to do, how I'm going to answer this, when you say last, how long will it last? It looks like several months. It looks like that doesn't mean it's going to break up after the several months. It just means that's all I can see ahead. So there are a few bumps in the road, but it looks like they rise above that. And isn't that just what we have to do in our relationships? Learn how to get along with each other. So congratulations. I'm happy for you. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. All right. Next question, please. Hello, dear. Will I be moving abroad this year? That's a good, see that frame of reference this year. Will I do it this year? Now, what I do, what I like to do is a 5-card pull, which will say yes or no to that. And if the answer is no, I'm not going to tell you what it says, just yes. If the answer is no, it'll tell me why it's no. And then all you would have to do is fix that thing to open up the gates to do it. But the answer is yes. And I also have the World card. So it's quite nice. Are you moving with a friend, I wonder? Because I do have the Ace of Cups. Now, either that could be a deepening of a relationship or a brand new relationship, but it looks quite nice. So yes, it looks like you will be traveling this year, moving around town, moving around the cabin. Congratulations. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Thank you so much. Next question. Taylor. Oh gosh, I see your profile picture. You're beautiful. Will things work out and progress between Edward and I? 8/9 what? Is that your birthday? Is that, let me just do it psychically here. Nobody's giving up their birthday. So I do see sincere affection. I see that both of you need to work on it a bit. So when I say I do a 5-card draw on this, a yes, no, and it does show that there's some challenges because how I think they call it love language. People love the way they want to get love in return, and your love languages are different. Now, if I had the birthdays, I could tell you what you could do with Edward. That would be his love language. But it looks like there is a block and restriction in your way. There's certainly plenty of love and affection and sexual tension. All of that stuff is wonderful, but there's some clashing coming up. So look into love languages, kind of identify what you are and what he is, and things are going to be much better. So thank you. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Thank you. And next question. Hi, Celtic Dragon. It's good to see you. Why do I have the Athala rune in my right hand palmistry? And why did Odin visit me in my dreams? Thank you for your birth date. I appreciate this. I know I do it each time you call. It's just fresh. It's the action. You know, I'm getting a. So this is a creative year for you, and so the rune, I believe, is a symbol of your unique style of serving others. I do believe that is why you have that on your palm. And you don't know how incredibly powerful you are, Celtic Dragon. And I'm doing a serious thing here. You can I have that question again real quick? Because there was Odin. Oh no, I remember it. Odin visited in your dreams. I believe that's a project. So when you're in the dream, ask what project to go towards. That's right, Odin, because that is Odin is going to help you into whatever you have. So you have wind at your back, my friend. So whatever you move into, it's going to. So Odin is going to be helping you. And I do have the Sun card, and it also the reversed 8 of Swords, saying that you are going to be released from this bondage that you feel you're in, and things will be going well. You have a lot of spirits around you, sir. And so I'm really happy for you. I'm very happy. Just start the language, and ask for the signs and address a reason or a declaration for the signs, and begin your own language with your spirit guides and your helpers. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. You're very, very good at what you do, my friend. Thank you. So I'm ready for another question. Kelly, it's good to see you. Kelly's asking if her living situation is going to improve. 8:23. I'm sure it's going to improve because nothing stays the same. I'm curious if you are. I'm curious whether you're living with someone else, and that's part of the reason. 3. Oh, you're very creative. I've got a lot of 3s tonight. Let me look with the cards, and it shows rest after a long battle. Hey, so that is awesome. And it also shows me the Chariot. So if you want success and peace and harmony where you live, you can have it as long as you have that focus and intention. Because wherever you point those 2 horses, even though one's black, one's white, and then you'll get to your destination. But if you're scattered, you won't go to your destination. So if you wanted to move out of your living situation, that is a possibility as well, but you just have to focus on that. So understand where you want to go and point your horses there. Oh, says no, just myself and grandkids and dogs. That's a lot. So when you're saying your living situation improving, the answer is yes. Even though I didn't see the Wheel of Fortune, I see it in my head, and that the Wheel of Fortune is always, oh yes, it's time to go. Okay, Kelly. So if you know that it's time to go, it doesn't matter what the action is. It could just be going to the computer and typing in a new neighborhood you want to explore, or getting in your car and driving to a new neighborhood. It has to be at the level of action, though. It's not going to be a fairy godmother to come around and give it to you. My sense is that if you got in your car and drove to a neighborhood you would enjoy, I'm wondering if there isn't a for rent sign in a window that nobody's advertising. They just want someone locally to come in. I have a feeling that an opportunity like that might happen. So best of luck on that. Bless you and leave you with that. Thank you so much. And another question. This is exciting. Everyone's good. In the middle of winter, everything seems kind of dark and sluggish and cold and monotonous. But as soon as as soon as we get lighter, longer, oh my gosh, it's like a breath of fresh air, right? When we hit spring. And so for those of you that are in the Northern Hemisphere, at least, so understand that nothing stays the same, nothing. But the way to be proactive to change your life is literally to be active in some way, shape, or form. We had a question earlier about being in a rut. Drive home from work a different direction. Brush your teeth with a non-dominant hand. Brush your hair with you're going to look funny, but brush your hair differently. Wear your hair differently. Get a haircut. But everything has to be at the level of action, and miracles happen. It opens up for miracles. That's how life can synchronize up blessings. So when you're moving, okay, thank you, Dorothy. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much. All right, so next question. Hi, Tracy. Do you see me getting into a relationship with someone, please? So I'm going to frame that up. Let's say, oh, you gave me thank you. I get so excited when I see numbers. Stop everything. Let me do the numbers. The numbers tell me how you understand things, how you filter life through. And gosh, I love this group. You're so creative. Oh my God, you're so creative. 2, 7. Okay. This is your year. You're both 3 personal year, 3 life path number. So that is something, there is so much creativity in your energy signature right now that if you're stifling it, that's very bad. Don't talk yourself out of doing something because you just don't have the energy for it, right? So if you want to do something creative, cook a meal or bake a cake or paint a picture or take a jewelry class or something like that, please don't talk yourself out of it because you're going to be meeting people where your focus is. So if you're and in movement, again, action. So this is a wonderful year for you to find a new tribe. I know that sounds so organic and shamanistic, but there is a new group of people waiting for you. And so you just have to focus on what that might be, what you want to study or what you would like to produce or a project you'd like to participate in and volunteering and things like that. And that's where you're going to meet someone new. Let's get another. Oh, and I got a yes on the cards as well. So best of luck on that. Let us know how it goes and enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. Bless you and leave you with that. I've got room for another question. Hi, Tracy. It's nice to meet you. Will I get my bungalow in 2023? A bungalow, is it close to the water? That's what I'm picturing. Excuse me. Let me see. It's looking good. It's looking good. So remember, I go out a few months. And so if it says yes now, that means the trajectory is sooner than later. And it does look like, don't despair if you've asked, because one of the things I have is the King of Swords reversed, telling me there might be something in the way or someone in the way of it, but nonetheless, I do see you getting it. So don't despair on that and don't think you can't afford it. And so, yes, it looks quite good, actually. So for the next few months, start packing. It looks quite nice. So have you found it yet? I'm curious if you found the one you want, but that's the problem with just these one questions. I want more information, but it looks promising. Thank you, Tracy. It's nice to meet you. Bless you and leave you with that. So another question. Mickey. Nice. Oh, look at that little, oh, what a sweetheart. Can you tell me if I find my true love? Thank you. So again, we got to frame that up. Let's say, will I meet my person in the next 6 months? Let's do that. And it looks like, so there's something in the way of that. Oh, Mickey. 5. Love, life, and career. Thank you. Oh, she gave me her birthday at the last minute. Let me just do this. Okay. So what I saw here is when you ask the questions about your love life, let's stick with that. I did see someone coming in and then something sabotaging it right away. So when I did the cards, I got a no on that love thing. But I know now with your numbers why it's a no. I do believe someone's coming in. What happens is that you when you meet someone that's viable, that you like, you drop everything because you're a very deep lover and you fall quickly. And you're not a fool at all. I don't want to imply that, but it is something that you pay attention to. And so just when you meet this person that's coming in, because it does look like someone's coming in, you're just dating. And maybe sometimes you're available to go out, sometimes you're not. And so don't be available to him all the time. And then be active on some dating sites, something like that. That would be good. Now, as far as career goes, it looks like you'll be doing either some traveling for your career, which would be really good, or you'd be traveling, not doing your, like on vacation or something like that. And that's going to be the magic point of your career right now. It looks like just let life pivot you where you have to go with you. As far as your career goes, I don't see where you would have to do anything or say anything, or I'm always big on the level of action. And I don't see that you would have to do that with your career. I think to finish up, life is synchronizing up both a new person and the career. The new person, you have to change your behavior and your action about. The career, you don't. It looks like it improves on its own. Isn't that a nice message? That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. I appreciate that. Oh, everybody wants to change their career and find their true love. Believe me, this is the year for it. It's Magic 7 year. 2023 is a 7, very mystical, really intuitive. Everybody who's, even people who don't think they're spiritually minded or intuitive are going to start seeing ghosts. It's just the nature of the beast. Also, 2023, it reminds us to live within our morals, ethics, and values. And so with that, we might separate from friends, might separate from family, or might be closer to our friends and family. It depends on where you're going with that. But it's a time to reassess who we are at a soul level in 2023. And that's so all of you looking for a love, looking for a bungalow, looking for career, all of that's life is going to align it to your spiritual sense, align everything to your heart, and just allow it. know that it's there. Talk to the ghosts. Don't be afraid. I'm ready for my next question. Thank you so much. Jana, I want to know if I'll ever find my person. I love that saying, to my person. She gave me her date of birth. I'm you're in a weird place emotionally, though, lately. Yeah, maybe he is as well. Maybe that's why you're in a weird feeling, right? So you're having a 5 personal year. Of course, you're going to be a little awkward, because what a 5 personal year does is bring you up and course correct you on your own. It's like life offers up new things for you to say yes or no to. So that's kind of cool. And I'm just going to do your life path number 98. I know why you are one of the most spiritual, intuitive, smartest people on the planet, and you don't even know it, girl. So this is what I need you to do. I need you to understand that it's okay to be in a weird place. And when you're in a weird place, you're quiet. And you feel almost like you disappear. And then you become self-conscious. And then you think, oh, I should be overt. I should be something like that. And then you start faking it. And then you start resenting that you have to make the effort. You have a quiet space in your heart that needs to have attention. And it's a sovereign space too. It's not something you share with anybody else. It's a quiet space. As soon as you're giving yourself permission to have that quiet place, and don't be afraid, you're not going to be stuck there forever, but just enjoy it and understand. Then you're going to be refreshed at that spot. And then you'll come out of it and be able to meet someone. And I know it takes a lot of work. You have to have bravery when you meet someone new. Your self-esteem has to be a foot in front of you before you enter the party, right? With new people. And you're not into that right now. And actually, you're not like into that ever. So it's just tough for you. But you'll find someone who appreciates that. And so embrace your weird. And I just want to one more thing here. And so it does look like, yes. So you're going to be meeting new people this year. I'm up through September. I'm not sure if they're all keepers. I don't know if they might be practice relationships. This is when you start using your voice and start setting boundaries. And that's what you need to go through for the first part of the year. Okay. So stay weird, girl. You're fine. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Okay, so next question. I need no piece of paper. This is great. Squirrel. Hello, squirrel. What is the most effective way to honor my life number for this year? I love that question. Let me do your numbers. So you you are really talented, and I'll tell you why. Just a second. 60. The best way to honor it is to bring your psychic skills to the forefront and do more in front of the camera work, because you're in a 7 personal year in a 7 universal year. You can't get more psychic than that. So ride that wave, because inside that timeline, you are going to create your own methods, your own language with spirit. But since you're a 5 life path number, you really need to be in front of the camera instead of behind the camera. Only because you serve so many with your words, you can make the right combination of words comes out. more times than not. Also, I see if you do some writing, investigative journaling, that type of stuff. So follow a thread. So this is like Black Lives Matter is who we donate to this month. And so I would take a thread and learn about a famous person. And I learned about Harriet Tubman, and that made me a better person, her experience and my experience. You follow your fascination with that. Maybe that's a suggestion, and then you can bring that information into your readings, but you need to be in front of the camera more, my darling. You're very good. Wow. Thank you so much. I'll bless you and leave you with that. Sharon, you're really, really, really talented, girl. Appreciate you. So we have more questions, I'm sure. Oh, I love these. I love cards. I have the Clarity Tarot, and I'm doing the next card throw for down and over 12. I love that. Do you see me getting my groove back this year? I love that, baby. And she gave me, all right, let me do your numbers. Oh, yeah. So one more. 8, 6. All right. You are going to, your groove is going to happen as soon as you give up what just doesn't work. And what just doesn't work looks really, really crazy right now. And I got to tell you, if you try and hang on to a relationship that isn't working, or a job that isn't working, or a project you promised a friend you would do with them that isn't working, that isn't fulfilling you, if you try to hold on to that, it's going to get crazy and crazy. I mean, that's one of the blessings of your personal year, is that you're supposed to let go of stuff. And if you fight it, it's going to get weird. So that is how you get your groove back, is by letting go of things, because you're getting around September of this year. It's like you're going to be offered new things to do and be, new projects, new people, new inspiration. All of that's coming in. Now that you know that that's set up for you, you can quicken it. So at the level of action, that's how we change our life. The level of action, not wishes. Get rid of some clothes, get rid of the car, or think about getting rid of your car. If that's a problem, if that's causing you problems, you have to think about that. All right. If you're bored with something, your living room, change that around. So it doesn't have to be like you have to buy anything. You just have to give up something. If you're dating someone, this is the time, this is the year you give up being single and move in with them. All right. You can give up the stuff that isn't working for you. And that's how you get your groove back. And then all of a sudden, inspiration. I swear, one pair of old tennis shoes in the bin, it's going to work. Yes, man, totally understand. Right on. Okay. Thank you so much. You're destined to be rich and famous too, by the way. Just thought. Oh, yes, getting rid of a lot of stuff. Awesome. Ride that wave. The sooner you do it, the better, the more the blessings come in. I swear, it's amazing, the level of action. But you have the kind of life path that you should be quite comfortable, and it's good. It's a good numbers, really good. Not that there's any bad numbers. There's no bad numbers except for those serial killer numbers. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you very much. Oh, good. She gave me a great emoji. Can I have some heart emojis on that? That'd be great. Out with the old to make room for the new. Exactly. And the new is going to be like super new. Since we're in a 7 universal year, it's like you're going to get this hit. I want to go to Egypt, and all of a sudden you'll get a plane ticket from gifted to you or something like that. I'm not predicting that, but that's the way life goes when you start getting rid of the old, and it frees you up for the new. And then magic happens. Congratulations. Oh, good. Have fun. Have fun. And bless you and leave you with that. All right. I love that. Thank you so much. I am ready for another question. And thanks for the birthdays too. How do I practice self-love this year? Oh, I love your birthday. I'm not going to say it out loud, but I love those numbers. Hi, Kate. It's nice to meet you. Let me just see how you can exploit it. I do that a lot. I shouldn't do that without letting you in. Okay. Doing the work is how you do the self-love. So I'm going to get tough on you a little bit, sweetheart. So you need to really have benefit this year. You have to make yourself meditate, make yourself exercise, make yourself. Now you're pretty good at that anyway, because your life path number is divine order. And so you have like a schedule and all that stuff. But the minute it's going to be exercise that brings you the relief. And once you have that peace and relief, then that self-love, you let that in. So it's going to be, that's how you practice self-love. Sometimes we always say, oh, self-love means that we go get a massage, which is all good. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get a massage or join a group where you have, jibber jabber a lot about things, and those are all very inspiring. But this year is all about disciplining yourself into doing something new. If you haven't meditated or yoga or something like that, that's where you need to do it. It has to be an activity. And then that brings relief immediately. But it takes discipline. It takes discipline. And you're that way anyway. You're an amazing divine order. So that's how I would absolutely do it. And getting a massage isn't bad either. But that's wonderful. So I want you to take care of yourself and know that we're here. My psychicconnection.com has a lot of wonderful advisors that can help you out anytime you need us. Oh, she says, I do all that stuff. I need to start swimming again. Good. Okay. I kind of figured that you're a 6 life path. You might go online and take a look at what that is. It's kind of a dynamic number. It's all even. It's got a couple of 3s in it, and so you're creative and you're disciplined and everything. But the self-love stuff, you got to do something a little different on a physical level. But bless you and leave you with that. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've got time for more. There's Journey. Hi there.
Hey, sorry to do this, but we're having a tech issue that has cut out half of our channels. So we will be ending just a couple minutes early tonight, but we should have that fixed. We're having trouble trying to connect with people.
Okay, so we need to get Cassidy the card slinger is up next. I'm sure we'll be.
Hopefully we'll have it. Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Love you. Bye. See you next week.